Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joan Mbola. I am a Christian author, an author coach, an entrepreneur, and in this vlog it's going to be an exciting one because I'm going to be taking you guys along on some exciting things I'm going to be doing in London this week. Today's Thursday. I just finished from work and I am going to a Black women's event. So it's called Black Women Work, Wealth and Wellness. Today is Mental Health Day. It's the 10th of October. And yeah, I'm just excited because I'm going to meet my friend there and I'm just going to show you guys how that goes. So I don't want to make this intro long, so let's go. I actually left work really early, but unfortunately the trains were delayed, which means that my journey was delayed by about half an hour, but I was still able to do some reading on the train. I had to change to the Victoria line and I was reading this book called Take a Legacy by D. Ossa. This is a new to me author and this is the very first book I am reading by them. Once I got out of the train, it was time for me to make my way to the event venue and I had to walk like 20 minutes. It took me such a long time and it was so busy. There were so many people outside. I don't know where they were going to or where they were coming from, but it was quite busy. I did enjoy the walk. It did help me to reach my 10k steps for that day. So it was quite nice to just feel the cold air against your face. It was quite helpful. So this was when I actually got to the venue. It was very easy to locate. That's the front entrance. And when I went straight right in, I think it was kind of like a community center or something. And then they were using one of the rooms. I had to take the lift all the way to the third floor. Let me tell you, this lift, it was actually really scary for me because I'm scared of heights. And it's one of those lifts that you can actually, like, it's see-through. So it wasn't a very nice experience being in that lift. When we were going back, I had to take the stairs because I was like, I don't want to get back into that lift. But yeah, I made my way all the way to the third floor. And as you can see, it was like the roof terrace. It was quite a nice view, especially with the sun setting. And then it was very easy to find the room for the venue. We had some welcome packages on the seat. As you came in, every seat had one. So we're just chatting with the ladies that were there. And we had some food as well. It was a mixture of Nigerian food and Caribbean food as well. It was very nice.
In startups and corporates, been part of IPOs, worked on projects in industries including engineering, finance, property and more. I've worked in startups and they're matters of passion of mine. Outside of work, I'm the founder of AGC, which is a consulting agency helping businesses, owners, solopreneurs and more to improve businesses with their product strategy and business strategy whilst demystifying and leveraging AI. And I'm the founder of Intercareers, which is a community dedicated to empowering professionals to use their careers as a catalyst to live their dream lives.
When you write down your visions, you'll never list it down because your mind doesn't know it's possible. Because the only mentors you have are women like yourselves. And so your cap is at where they have achieved. And where they've achieved is only this much higher than you. So I need you to get a white male mentor, older, ideally past 50. Because the money they have seen in their accounts, I need you to know it's possible. So that when you write your vision, you'll say, I'm going to earn 100k in a month because you want to know what they've done it.
My group actually won the icebreaker session. Each of us got a beauty products. I got a Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and these are the speakers, well, the panel. It was made up of a lineup of 4 beautiful Black women who were successful in their careers and businesses. It was a very insightful session and I was very inspired by them sharing their story.
My name is Dr. Khadija Owusu. I am an award-winning medical doctor, international speaker, as well as social entrepreneur. I run 2 non-profits. The first is Melanin Medics, which is unrelated to today, but focusing on diversity in medicine. That's one of my older babies. We turned 7 years this year, but for today, we are purposely speaking about Akaya. So Akaya is a non-profit organization focusing on the personal and professional development of the next generation of female African leaders by building their confidence, centering their voices, and ensuring they reach their full potential. So we are both a UK and Ghana registered charitable organisation with our operations currently in Ghana, but we have hopes to expand across the continent. So what Akaya does is aligning with the UN's SDG goals 3, 4 and 5. Our key pillars are health, education and empowerment.
Okay guys, so we have got the Inter-Careers Co parcel here. I just realized that I never really showed you guys what was in it, so I'm just going to open it now with you guys on camera. I actually don't know what is in it. So it came in with a very cute sort of like bow that's on it, and it says Inter-Careers on there. You can follow them on Instagram. So we're going to open it up just to see what's inside. The packaging is actually quite cute. As you can see on the inside, you've got this sort of like shiny tissue paper, which I love. Oh, this is so cute. So the first thing is some tea bags. So organic lemongrass and ginger tea bags, as you can see. Very cute. This is like a yeah, very zesty lemongrass and ginger blend that provides a therapeutic cup of tea that pairs perfectly with a spoonful of honey. So I'm excited to try that. Very chic, very demure. And then we've got a premium Chapman, which says is a taste of Africa, cucumber, orange, lemon and blackcurrant. It's a soft drink, 100% natural and vegan friendly. I have never heard of this before, but as you can see, I love the fact that it says taste of Africa. I am so excited to taste this, and yeah, I will feed that back and let you guys know. Actually, now that I've got you guys on here, I'm just, you know, interested. I'm interested to see what that tastes like. Okay, let's give it a taste. Ooh, I actually like that. I actually do like that. That tastes very nice. So I'm excited to finish that. That tastes very nice. And the last thing we've got here is a shea hand butter, 100% pure, highest grade, unrefined shea butter and all natural extracts. There you go. So that was so cute. Thank you so much to Inter-Careers. I don't know if they ever watched this video, but these are all so cute. Yeah, I really enjoyed the event. And before I tell you guys about all the stuff that I learned at the event, I'm gonna update you guys about, you know, what I've done. I did some writing earlier today, so I'm going to just update you guys about, you know, how my writing went earlier today. This is our current word count on the Love and Other Things book 1. If you don't know, this is the next book in this is the first book in my next Christian romance series. It's called the Love and Other Things series, and I'm working on book 1. We had 51,681 words, and I just started writing chapter 19 today. I've written about 1 page of chapter 19. I've still got to write a few more pages before I finish with that chapter and move on to chapter 20. I am currently at the fun and games part of the book where, you know, things are going right, the love is loving, they're going on dates, getting to know each other, the love and romance is building. Obviously we're going to approach the time when things start to go wrong. So I'm actually enjoying this part of the book and just enjoying the main characters getting to know each other. I really love it. There was a part, I think maybe at the earlier chapters of the book, I thought that maybe the story was boring, but actually I don't think it's boring. Like, I spent some time today actually reading through the earlier chapters of the book, and I actually found that no, it wasn't boring. Like, it's not boring, well, to me anyway. So I'm going to get feedback from my beta readers in a few months' time, but I'm excited. I feel really good about the story. I'm excited to keep writing just so that I can actually still meet my deadline by the end of November. As you can see, I am not on track. I'm actually as of today, October 12th, I should be at 53,589 words if I'm going to write a 70,000 word book. But I'm still confident that I'm going to finish this book by the end of November. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my writing project. So before we end this vlog, I'm just going to debrief about the event, the Black Women work, wealth, and wellness event that I went to with my friend. You guys know that I always share with you what I learned from these events. So I have written down all the notes here of the key things that I picked out of the event, and I'm going to share them with you. The first thing is that it's important to have a mission statement for the impact that you want to make in the world. Okay, you know, like people talk about mission statements for their business, mission statements in terms of like the career and stuff like that, but actually it's also important to have a character strategy too. So in terms of yourself, like what is your mission statement as a person? What impact do you want to make in the world? And I think that's very important, because once you have that, it's going to that's going to flow out of you into your business, into your career, into your relationships with other people. So that was one thing that stuck out to me when one of the speakers said that during the panel like session of the event. And then one thing I also learned, one lesson that stuck out to me, is the importance of relationships. Yes, I know that relationships are important. That's why I go to these events, to connect, to network with other successful women in business and women who are also Christians as well. That's why I've put myself out there, even though I'm an introvert, being intentional about doing that. And one thing that one of the speakers said is that relationships are very important. No matter where you are, in whatever room you're in, the people that you know can advocate for you when you're not there. So that's very, very important. One of the most important lessons about networking. Then I also learned that business is about people. So those relationships are important. Even if you're an introvert, there's always someone out there, you know, who is also an introvert. There's always going to be two of you in a room. So even, for example, when I went to the event, there was a lady I was speaking to when we went to get food, and I was telling her I'm an introvert, and she was saying she was an introvert as well. So, you know, there's always going to be someone out there who is like you. So if you're scared, there's always somebody out there who's going to be scared as well. You guys are going to meet yourselves, and you're going to connect, and you're going to relate, and you're going to share your experiences. So that's why I've just gotten to a point where I'm no longer scared to put myself out there anymore, because I know that I'm not alone in the way I'm feeling. And the ladies are just so nice. They're always so nice. Like, no matter where I've gone, whether it's on my own or with other people, they're just always so nice, so welcoming, so approachable. I've never felt judged. It's always felt like it's a safe space to share. I feel like I can relate with them and just like share experiences. And I always leave encouraged and inspired. So if you're a woman in business, or just like in general in your career, and you just want to connect and upgrade your life and the sphere of people that you're around, I would say, you know, go to networking events, because I feel like they're very, very helpful. They have helped me, and I hope that they would help you too. Anyway, continuing, I also learned that when you talk about profit in business, it's about solving problems. I have mentioned this before about lots of things that God has been teaching me this year about business. And I know that impact is the main thing. We always need to prioritize impact over profit, or impact over money. Impact is the main thing, and then the reward for that, one of the things that comes as a side, is income, is profit. That's a reward that we have for serving people through our business. So it's about solving problems. It's always about solving problems. So we talked a lot about solving problems, about identifying a need, identifying a problem, and to love problems and being a problem solver. I think, yeah, that was something that it was nice to hear again, and to be reminded about that. There was also talk about our femininity. As women, we don't have to lose our feminine side because we have ambitions. Being a woman is beautiful. We are nurturing, we're intuitive. We have power that comes with just being a woman. God is not stupid. Like, we are not the same as men. Like, we do have, there's qualities about us as women that makes us different to men. And those qualities are very important in the workplace, in business. So we should embrace our femininity, and we don't have to leave one. We don't have to, lose our feminine side just because we have ambitions. Is to embrace that and bring that to the table, because that's also very helpful as well. There's a reason why God made us women and not men. So I actually quite like that. And I thought that was very nice to know that as women, we are powerful. And yeah, we just need to embrace our femininity. And another thing that they mentioned is that successful people have systems. They just don't have goals. they have strategies, they enforce discipline, and they're bold. God has been teaching me a lot this year about creating systems, and which is something that I have been able to do in my business, which has really yielded results. So it was nice to just hear that reminder again. And then the other thing that was really important I took away from this event is about rest. That rest should never be a reward, but it should be part of your routine, and we should never let our health be at the bottom of our priority list. So again, this event was about wellness as well. So work, wealth, and wellness. So we talked a lot about, wellness, about being us, putting ourselves, looking after ourselves, looking after our bodies in order to be able to create wealth, in order to be able to be our best selves in our workplace and, wherever we are. And then the last thing I learned is that when we're navigating financial growth, the things that we need to think about are who we are now, where we want to be, like where we aspire to be at, what network do we need, what friends do we need, which people do we need to help us along the journey. So yeah, it was quite a very insightful event. My friend came with me, like I said, she asked the question and the ladies were very helpful, and they, really helped advise her. My friend is also has a business as well. And then I also met one of the ladies I met is a writer as well. She's been writing since she was 10, and she's also working on a novel. So in a few weeks, we have actually agreed to meet up for like coffee or something. We're going to meet up here in London, and we're just going to talk and chat about our writing and our writing journey. All my writing friends are like virtual, like are not in this country. That's a lie. I do have one writing friend who is based here in London as well. Her name is Nicole. She's been one of my beta readers, and she also has a YouTube channel called Art and Artist Archive. I think I'll put the name on the screen here. And I have met up with her before. I think a few years ago we met up in London, and we really need to meet up again. But I actually met another girl at this event who's also a writer, so we're going to meet up in a few weeks, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, those are all the things that I learned from this event. If you want to know, if you have any questions to ask about being an author or about any of these things that I learned at the event, then I'll be more than happy to chat with you in the comment section. Just leave a comment down below. I will end this vlog here, but obviously I'll keep sharing with you guys my experience of being an author in London. So the next time I have any exciting thing happening, or if I'm going out to explore the city, whether it's going on solo writing dates and things like that, I will be sure to take you guys on it, because I'm trying to diversify like the locations I'm doing my vlogs at, rather than only doing it from home. So yeah, hopefully there'll be more exciting things to come in the future for these author vlogs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my books. I'm going to leave all the links down below. I hope that you remember the sovereign love of God has qualified you to be his beloved one. Take care and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.